This is Kenya News Update today. What if I told you a lifelong Democrat is running as a Republican candidate in America? And she's the only one on the ballot. This is the story of a political hijacking that could change elections forever. Coming up, you'll discover how one candidate in a NIQAB is exploiting a legal loophole, and why this should alarm every Kenyan who cares about democracy. Meet Lakeshia M. Alston, a woman who has voted Democrat in every election since 2008. On December 17, 2025, she filed to run as a Republican candidate for North Carolina State Senate District 22. Her official filing photo shows her in a full niqab. But here's the twist. According to public voter registration records, she's a lifelong Democrat. She voted in Democratic primaries in 2020. She voted in Democratic primaries in 2024. For 17 years, her voting history tells one story. But her candidacy tells another. And then something shocking happened. She became the only Republican candidate to file for that seat. No other GOP candidate stepped forward. This means if the Republican Party doesn't intervene, she could automatically become their nominee. This isn't just about America. This is about a new election strategy that NGOs are now targeting. The reasoning is brutal. In gerrymandered districts, 90% of seats are considered safe for one party. So why fight expensive battles over the 10% that are competitive? It's much more efficient to simply take over the other 90% by infiltrating primaries. It's logical, it's cold, and it's happening right now. Here's the part that will blow your mind. North Carolina has open primaries. This means unaffiliated voters can cross party lines and vote in either primary. A Democrat could theoretically vote in a Republican primary. Critics are calling this election jihad. They accuse Alston of being a Democrat plant trying to sabotage the GOP in a safe Democratic seat. The incumbent Democrat, Sophia Chitlick, won her last election with 86% of the vote. So the real battle isn't the general election. It's the primary. And if you control the primary, you control the seat. But here's what nobody's talking about. This strategy turns democracy into a game of chess, not a contest of ideas. It means the candidate you think represents you might actually be your opponent in disguise. The stakes? Complete political control without a single debate on policy. For Kenyans, this should sound familiar. Our own political landscape has seen similar tactics. The implications are terrifying. Some say this is smart political warfare. Others say it's the death of genuine representation. It creates a system where loyalty means nothing and strategy means everything. The controversy is raging online. One post calls it the new Democrat election steal. Another asks, where the hell is GOP leadership? The state Republican Party is now under pressure to investigate, but the clock is ticking. The primary is on March 3, 2026. If they don't act, a Democrat could become the Republican nominee. This leaves us with one burning question. If a candidate's voting record doesn't match their party, how can voters ever trust who they're really voting for? Do you think this is a clever strategy or a dangerous attack on democracy? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on how global political tactics could impact us right here at home.